So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil 19 here, and today we are going to go over the Neca TMNT The Last Ronin RAPHAEL. But how good did this figure turn out? Let's find out. So for the box here, pretty basic. We do get that nice artwork on the front. You could also flip it open and reveal the window with another promo image. There's the side, there's the backaroo, and then the other side, and that is pretty much the box there. So let's move on to the detail. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look here, and this is hands down one of the best parts to this figure. It has a great matte finish to it, and just the way this was painted looks great. The sculpting is also amazing. The red mask and face is also on point, but one of my favorite things about this version of RAPHAEL is the harness over the shell. There's a nice wash all throughout the brown straps and pouches, and I love how they added the black lines all throughout the figure as well. Another thing I love is the wrappings around the hands and the feet, but I'm telling you, the paint job is so clean and crisp. I just absolutely love it. Deserves a DD19+. So now moving on to the accessories here, we get a nice chunk included with RAPHAEL. So we do get 2 alternate heads, 8 interchangeable hands, an arrow, another bladed weapon, and of course his size. And then we do get the 8 alternate hands. So we get a pair of fists, we get a pair of gripping hands to hold the size regularly, then we do get some like finger clenched type hands, and then last we do get a pair of like karate chippity chop chop hands. And they did a great job with the paint and sculpt detail on all accessories here. So now for the height of RAPHAEL, it looks like he's a little bit under 6 inches tall here, and then here he is compared to a few figures. So we do have one of the last Ronin Michelangelo figures, and you can see he kind of is a bit taller because of his mutation, so he is much bigger than how the turtles used to be there. And then next here we do have the Best Action IDW Shredder, and then here he is compared to the Marvel Legends 97 Magneto, and then we do have the SH Figure Arts Roanoa Zorro. So there's the height and height comparisons. Now let's move on to the articulation. We do get a swivel at the tie. Looks down, okay, looks up, alright. We do get very nice pivot, and then of course it does swivel to torso. You know you're not going to get the best movement here, so it only goes forward and back a tiny bit, pivots a little bit, and then you do get a tiny bit of swivel there. The arms go out to the sides a little less than 90 degrees. They do go up and down. We do have bicep swivel. My bicep was stuck on the left arm, but I did fix it and get it unstuck. We do have nice double jointed elbows there, then we do get a swivel and a hinge at the wrist-a-roo there. Now for the legs, he kicks forward a bit less than 90 degrees, goes to the back a tiny bit. He can almost Van Damme it, which is definitely good. Then we do get a swivel at the hip. We also do get a swivel at the knee. We have a double jointed knee that bends back more than 90. Then no swivel by the top of the straps, but the ankles hinge up really well, down incredibly well, and then you do get a nice ankle pivot. So overall, I am really impressed and happy with how this figure turned out. Neca is doing such a great job when it comes to their last Ronin figures, and not just that, their TMNT lines in general. Yeah, the articulation isn't on import level, but it's still pretty good. Plus, Ninja Turtles are always going to be difficult to give them good torso or waist movement with range because of their turtle shells, but definitely would have liked a swivel where the wrappings meet at the legs. Besides articulation, everything else is on point. The detail on RAPHAEL is outstanding, and you get a nice chunk of accessories too. It is a super fun figure to pose around, and if you have the last Ronin Elektra, Karai, you can even have more fun posing the two around battling like how they did in the last Ronin comics. So now for my rating of this last Ronin RAPHAEL, I definitely have to give this a 9.2. But anyway, that is my review of the Neca TMNT The Last Ronin RAPHAEL. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about the figure in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later!
We shall start with revenge. I am the knight. Gonna change the future.